Hello, my name is Barry Hauser, and I have the honor of serving as the Associate Director of Bands, the Director of the Marching Illini, and as a member of the Native American House Advisory Board. We begin today by acknowledging that these spaces stand on the traditional territories of the Peoria, Kaskaskia, Piankashaw, Wea, Miami, Mascoutin, Odawa, Sauk, Meskwaki, Kickapoo, Potawatomi, Ojibwe, Menominee, Ho-Chunk, and the Chickasaw Nations. These lands carry the ongoing stories of these nations and their struggles for survival and identity. The School of Music at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign acknowledges the peoples of these lands as well as the histories of dispossession that have allowed for the growth of this institution. We share a responsibility to reflect on and actively address these histories and the role this university has played in shaping them. The School of Music is committed to moving beyond these acknowledgments toward building deeper relationships and taking actions to promote equity for Indigenous peoples.
Good afternoon, School of Music graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. This year's convocation is my second as director of the School of Music. It's also the second time we couldn't be together in the same room to celebrate all of your amazing accomplishments. This has been a challenging year, to be sure. There are, of course, those challenges one expects when you're at a top-tier institution. You expect to work hard, to be held to a high standard by your professors. Those are the kinds of challenges that allow the School of Music to graduate such exceptional performers, composers, scholars, and educators, a group to which you can now proudly say that you belong. But this year has added so much more to that burden, and I'm not just talking about things like remote learning and working from home. For too many of us, it's been a year of fear, a year of anger, and a year of sadness. But the fact that you're here right now also shows that it's been a year of extraordinary strength, of recognition of what's really important, and of determination and creativity. I am so proud of each and every one of you. When we first vacated this building over a year ago, we all wondered, how do we continue? But even in those first days of the pandemic, none of us, and particularly none of you, were willing to let the music stop. And as hard as this year has been, I have been continually inspired by the creative ways our students, faculty, and staff have come together to keep music alive at Illinois. I've seen bands transformed into chamber ensembles and performing exciting music. I've seen musicals performed outdoors. I've heard choirs singing in parking garages, seen chamber music streaming to hospitals, orchestras on Facebook, and jazz combos on YouTube. When I said before that this year we learned about what's important, this is one of those things. Music is not about a particular size or type of ensemble. It's not about a particular canon of great masterpieces, and it's not about being in a concert hall. It's about people, connecting with people. And as musicians, composers, teachers, and scholars, we make that connection by sharing our passion and inspiring our audiences. It's easy to forget that. But this year we showed that keeping this idea at the core of what we do opens up whole new ways of thinking about how we perform, what we compose, how we teach, and what we study. That focus and the spirit of innovation it inspires is going to be crucial in the coming years. And while there's a lot we would all like to forget about the last 14 months, try to remember what we learned, that music is a living, breathing thing. It grows and changes as it needs to, and we need innovators like you to continue to nurture that process. In addition to congratulating our graduates and passing on these last bits of advice, I'd also like to congratulate and thank the parents and other family members who are watching. This year, our students had to rely on you to an exceptional degree, and it's in no small measure due to your unwavering support that they are graduating today. Finally, I'd like to thank the dedicated faculty and staff at the School of Music. This was a very difficult year for them as well, but everyone has been exceptionally committed to making it a success. I particularly want to thank them for all of their help in making this event happen, as well as for all of their hard work and that of our students on the really inspiring School of Music concerts, both in person and virtual, that have taken place in recent weeks. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize a few of our faculty who are retiring. And while they can't stand to be recognized, I do want to acknowledge them here. E. Katut Getty Aznawa, Visiting Professor of Musicology and Director of our Gamelan Ensemble. Janet Ravel Barrett, Professor of Music Education. Michael Cameron, Professor of Double Bass. Ronald Rahm, Professor of Trumpet. Donald Schleicher, Professor of Orchestral Conducting and Director of the UI Symphony Orchestra. And Sever Tepe, Professor of Composition and Theory. Our sincerest thanks for all of your dedication to our school and your many years of service. We wish you all the very best. Many of our students have received awards and distinguished scholarships and fellowships this year, and I invite you to take some time to look through the program where they're recognized. But I'd like to call special attention to our Bronze Tablet Scholars. These students are from the school who are graduating in the top 3% of their class university-wide and whose names will appear on the bronze tablets that are prominently displayed in the university library. They are Olivia Alexandra Bogach, Olivia Coleman, Tse-Ching Gong, Kayla McComb, and Jillian Elizabeth Sheila. Congratulations to all of you. Let me close by saying that I believe that music education is preparation for a lot of things. Yes, you might make your living as a performer or a classroom teacher, and many of you are continuing on with your educations across multiple fields. But you are special because you received your music education at the University of Illinois. Illinois is a world-class research university with a deep commitment to the liberal arts, which means that you have been exposed to other disciplines and other ways of thinking throughout your educations. I know the future looks scary now. We're in uncharted waters. But I also know that the education you've received at Illinois has prepared you for this future in more ways than you might imagine. We are proud of you, and we know that you will do great things in the future. Thank you for representing us out there in the world. As you go forward from here, please keep in touch, especially by letting us know your accomplishments so that we can publish them in our annual alumni magazine, Sonorities, and on our website. We want to know what you, our newest alumni, are doing. In fact, we need to know what our alumni are doing so that we can learn from you how to make sure we prepare future students as well as we possibly can for a world that seems to change every single week. And as you go out into different communities, please look for other talented students who might be able to realize their passion at the School of Music. Answer their questions and encourage them to apply. Let your professors know about them. There are talented musicians in every community, but we need your help in finding them. And with that, let me say thanks to all of you for joining us today, and congratulations, class of 2021. We are all so very proud of you.
One, two, three, four. By thy rivers gently flowing, Illinois, Illinois. By thy prairies verdance growing, Illinois, Illinois. Comes an echo on the breeze, rustling through the leafy trees, and its mellow tones are these. Illinois, Illinois, and its mellow tones are these.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Hamilton. I'm Dean of the College of Fine and Applied Arts, where it's my privilege to help steward the School of Music here and all of its good work, and especially on days like today, when we see so many good efforts culminating in a momentous occasion like this graduation. Just want to take a few minutes to thank you students for staying with us through this time, for choosing to spend these years with us. You have enriched us and widened us. We are better for your having been here. And I hope you can say the same for your time with us. You're entering into a great cohort of graduates from this great School of Music who are already out there changing the world in all kinds of ways and who are waiting for you to join them in those efforts. We're excited to see what you do next, and especially to see what you do with applying what you've learned through making music in these times of all times to figuring out our shared futures together. I want to offer a special thanks on behalf of the college to all of the family and friends out there who supported these students through these times, and to our faculty who've worked boundlessly and creatively to help insist upon just how central music making is in these of all times. Graduates, I hope you stay in touch. I wish you the best in your next steps, and we look forward to hearing about all the things you're going to be doing out there as we work together to figure out the future of this shared world and the central place of the arts and indeed of music in it. Congratulations again, and we look to hear from you soon.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Linda Morehouse, Associate Director of the School of Music here at the University of Illinois, and I also serve as Director of Undergraduate Studies in Music. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments of those students who are graduating with a degree in music. No one could have predicted 4 years ago the strength, perseverance, and tenacity these students would have needed in order to finish their degree programs during a pandemic. To say that we are proud of you and all of your accomplishments on this day is an understatement, graduates. As School of Music faculty and staff, we take immense pride in seeing how you have developed over the years as artists, scholars, creators, designers, educators, and the wonderful, passionate people that we see today, whether live or via Zoom. And please know that we cannot wait to hear of all the great things you will do once you leave us. This year's undergraduate graduating class has earned the following School of Music degrees: Bachelor of Musical Arts in Lyric Theater, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Music, Bachelor of Arts in Music, Bachelor of Music with majors in Instrumental Performance, Vocal Performance, Jazz Performance, Music Composition, and Open Studies, and Bachelor of Music Education with concentrations in Instrumental, Choral, General, and Technology. And some of you have earned more than one degree, whether in music or in another campus unit which is also remarkable considering the journey you have taken to be here on this day. So now let's recognize our School of Music undergraduate class of 2021. And please know that the students you will soon see before you have allowed us to capture their special moment in this video. Congratulations, graduates, and go Illini!
Good afternoon. I'm Reynold Tharp, Director of Graduate Studies in the School of Music. In the next part of today's convocation, we recognize those students who are receiving our graduate degrees: the Artist Diploma, Master of Music Education, Master of Music, Doctor of Musical Arts, and Doctor of Philosophy. All of our graduate degrees represent high levels of artistic and scholarly achievement, and the doctorates are the highest degrees the university bestows in recognition of original scholarly and creative work that contributes to the field of study. The graduates we see today have invested years of energy, artistry, and creativity in this process. The titles of the doctoral projects of today's honorees are included in the program. If we were together here in Smith Hall, at this point, I would invite you all to rise and come forward on stage to be hooded by your applied teacher or research advisor. While we can't replicate this special moment in our celebration today, we are recognizing the faculty who will hood you virtually in your upcoming slides. Additionally, I invite each of you to return to campus for a future convocation in which you can be hooded in person in recognition of the advanced degree you have earned here at Illinois. We look forward to seeing you again, and congratulations to all of you, the graduate class of 2021.
Hello and congratulations, my fellow graduates. Today I have the honor of giving the Alma Mater greeting. We celebrate your graduation from this institution and also welcome you to your new role as an official alum. As we reflect on your time here, I would like to share a few lyrics that I hope are familiar to you. Hail to the orange, hail to the blue, hail Alma Mater, ever so true. We love no other, so let our motto be Victory, Illinois, Varsity. These lyrics most likely have a deeper meaning today than they did when you first set foot on campus. Lyrics, simple words, yet when put to music, they elevate the human spirit and bring to life memories of your time on campus. The Alma Mater in its physical form is a bronze statue by Illinois alum and sculptor Lorado Taft. This statue has become a beloved symbol of the University of Illinois, dedicated on June 11, 1929. The 10,000-pound statue depicts a woman wearing academic robes flanked by two figures representing learning and labor, after the university's motto. For the first 33 years of her time on campus, Alma was located on the south side of campus behind Follinger Auditorium, before being moved to her current site at Altgeld Hall on August 22, 1962, with a great deal of student dissent. Change. Over time, Alma Mater has become an iconic symbol for the university and a popular backdrop for a variety of campus events. Today, dressed in her academic regalia to celebrate your graduation. Our Alma Mater is also a symbol of an important change that happens to each of you as you move on from this preeminent institution. Inscribed on its base is the message, "To thy happy children of the future, those of the past send greetings." These words are particularly fitting for you this weekend as you close this chapter of your life and prepare to write the melody for your next movement or symphony. Also fitting for this occasion is our historic national landmark, Smith Memorial Hall. This facility was a gift from Captain Thomas Jefferson Smith in memory of his wife. Construction took place from 1917 to 1921 and was the first building on campus to be completely funded by a private donation. For over 100 years, it has served to remember Tina Weeden Smith and to provide a home for the Illinois School of Music. The Smith family legacy is one filled with love. Love for music, love for those who are dear to us, and a spirit of giving forward to future generations. As a school and music family, we are doing our part to give forward through the Smith Music Legacy Scholarship Project. While there is no need to educate you on the importance of scholarships, your awareness and support of this project is crucial in order for our university to remain accessible to the most deserving students. You are each a part of this musical family and legacy, and we hope we can count on you to give forward for future generations, both financially and with your verbal and moral support. Please share our message and your Illinois experiences with your future students. We need your help in recruiting the future. Together, we can continue to be altogether extraordinary. As graduates, you are now able to join the university's Alumni Association. Do it! Get involved and be involved as you have done during your time on our campus. Your membership in the Alumni Association will keep you connected with established and successful alumni who share a common Illinois experience. Finally, I urge you to stay in touch with your colleagues, your mentors, and the School of Music faculty and staff. You will receive a copy of Sonorities, the school's annual magazine, next year. Remember, we want to know your news. After all, we will always be interested in sharing your story and accomplishments as our accomplishments. Our story truly starts and continues with each and every one of you. The great jazz trumpeter Wynton Marsalis once said, "It's harder to build than destroy. To build is to engage and change. In jazz, we call progressing harmonies changes. Changes are like obstacles on a speed course. They demand your full and detailed attention and require you to be present. These progressing harmonies are coming. They are here, and then they are gone. This is the story of life as well. Each moment is a procession from the future into the past, and the sweet spot is always the present. Live in that sweet spot and be present. We hope you will continue to be present with us. We have thoroughly enjoyed spending time and learning from each of you. Remember, your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. Engage the world, continue to discover and refine your passion, and keep creating and making music. Congratulations, University of Illinois School of Music graduates. Be safe, be healthy, and go Illini!